In today's world of learning, killing two birds with one stone is something phenomenal. At the PTE.com, they have achieved this by combining the official PTE collocation list in the form of repeat sentence test items. By practicing these genuine repeat sentence questions, you will master two of the most important test items, that is, repeat sentence of the speaking module and reading and writing fill-in-the-blanks and reading fill-in-the-blanks test items of the reading module. You can now order this wonderful book titled Practice PTE Collocations in Context from Amazon, or whatever is left from those lush, green, tropical forests of South America.
Sir, that is the name of a website.
Oh, even better.
During the production of this book and video, no animals or two birds are injured or killed. Killing two birds is an English proverb. For more information, refer to the closest dictionary to you. Authorized by the PTE.com Melbourne. What is a PTE test? The Pearson test of English, or PTE for short, is a computerized test that has gained worldwide acceptance by educational institutions and immigration departments, especially in Australia and New Zealand. The official test has to be done in a Pearson authorized test center. This means that you cannot take the official PTE test online. The test consists of 4 modules, and they are, in the order of their appearance in the test, speaking, writing, reading, and listening. The test is done in one single session without any break time. A PTE test can be as short as 2 hours to the longest 2 hours and 45 minutes. Most PTE candidates will get their PTE score report within 24 hours after they successfully finish their test. As I said before, the test starts with the speaking module. The speaking module itself comprises 5 test items. And they are, again in the order of their appearance in the test: read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, and answer short questions. In the read aloud test item, candidates are given a paragraph or 2 and some time for preparation. The time given is relative to the size of the paragraph. After the preparation time is over, you will hear a beep, which signals the start of recording, and therefore you need to read the paragraph out loud. You will get 6 to 7 read aloud paragraphs in your test. The next test item is repeat sentence. Candidates will get 10 to 12 repeat sentence test items in their PTE test. In this test item, you will hear a sentence that could be between 7 to 15 words long. A couple of seconds after the sentence is over, the blue recording progress bar starts recording, and you are expected to repeat the sentence back for recording.
His plan combines a particular feature of the earlier proposals.
The third test item of the speaking module is describe image. In this section, candidates are given a picture that could be a graph, a map, a table, etc., with 25 seconds to prepare for it. Once the given time is over, you will hear a beep sound, which signals the start of the recording. You will have 40 seconds to describe the given image. You will get 3 to 4 described image test items in your test. The next test item is rhetorical lecture. Candidates will get 1 or 2 rhetorical lecture questions in their PTE test. In rhetorical lecture, a video clip or an audio track is played for you.
The origins of Ikebana lie in the expression of respect.
This track might be accompanied by a photo or a graph which could be up to 2 minutes long. You use the marker and the erasable noteboard booklet to take down notes. After the audio is over, you are given 10 seconds to prepare, and then you hear a beep sound signaling the start of the recording. You need to talk for 40 seconds about the lecture you just heard. The final test item of the speaking module is Answer Short Question. In this section, a question is played for candidates to answer. The answer to the question is either 1 or 2 words.
What do we call the string that burns inside a candle?
There's no time for preparation. This section contains 5 or 6 answer short questions. After the speaking module, the writing module starts with summarized written text test items. Candidates will get 1 or 2 summarized written text questions in their test. In this first section of the writing module, PTE candidates will be given 10 minutes and a passage with a maximum of 200 words to summarize it into one sentence containing 5 to 75 words. Next, it is the write essay test item, which is the last section of the writing module. In this section, PTE candidates are given a topic and 20 minutes to compose and type an essay with 200 to 300 words. Candidates will get 1 or 2 essay topics in their test. The third module of the PTE test is reading. The first test item of the reading module is reading and writing fill in the blanks. Candidates will get 5 to 6 pages of reading and writing fill in the blanks, like the page in front of you. To answer a blank, just click on this black arrow and a drop down will reveal the 4 options. To choose an answer, just click on the option that you want. You can change your answer in any of the blanks in front of you by clicking on them again. The next test item is reorder paragraph. In this section, candidates need to put 4 or 5 scrambled sentences of a paragraph into the right logical order. You will get 1 or 2 of these questions in your test. The third test item of the reading module is multiple choice choose multiple answer questions. As the name implies, you can choose more than one option as the correct answers. You will get 1 or 2 multiple choice choose multiple answer questions in your test. By the way, there are 3 test items in the PTE test that can give you negative marking if you choose a wrong answer. This is the first of them. There are 2 more to go, and they are in the listening module. The next test item in the reading module is reading fill in the blanks. In this test item, as you can see, you need to drag and drop the options from the box below the text to the blanks you want. You will get 4 to 5 pages, like the page here in front of you. And the last test item of the reading module is multiple choice choose single answer test items. As the title implies, you only need to choose one option out of the 4 presented. You will get 1 or 2 multiple choice choose single answer questions in your test. And the last module of the PTE test, listening, starts with summarize spoken text test items. Candidates will get 1 or 2 summarize spoken text questions. In this test item, you will have 10 minutes to summarize an audio that will be played at the start of the summarize spoken text section.
Why is Australian housing so expensive?
Australian houses cost about 3 times income.
You are supposed to note down the main points of the audio content. After the audio is finished, depending on the length of the audio, the longest around 2 minutes, you will have about 8 minutes to summarize what you have jotted down into minimum 50 and maximum 70 words.
Average 70,000 people, has averaged 70,000 people over the past 116 years since Federation. However, in the past...
The next test item is multiple choice, choose multiple answer. Here, an audio track is played for you, and after that, you need to choose as many correct options as you can.
The heyday of the English landscape garden was the 18th century, and it stood for being strictly formal.
This test
Laid
item
out with
is the second test
precision.
item of the PTE test that will get you negative marking, if you choose a wrong answer, of course. The third test item of the listening module is fill in the blank listening test items. In this section, you will have a transcription of an audio track in front of you. Some words from this transcription have been replaced by blanks. You will first need to listen to its audio track and write down the missing words.
One of the 4 brilliant mathematicians who were awarded Fields Medals at the 2014 ICM was Maryam Mirzakhani, who was born and educated in Iran and had completed a PhD in mathematics at Harvard.
After the audio is finished, you can type the missing words in the relative blanks. You will get 2 to 3 pages of this test item. The next test item is highlight correct summary. In this test item, after listening to a recording, you need to choose one answer that best describes what you have just heard.
Thousands flee as Xerxes advances into southern Greece, screamed the headline of a Greek newspaper in 480.
You will get 1 or 2 of these test items in your test. The fifth section of the listening module is multiple choice choose single answer test items. Here again, after listening to an audio track, you need to choose the best option.
We didn't follow all the rules. We had some good leadership, but it was a very small team. We were landing on the surface of Mars with airbags.
The airbags were designed to cushion Pathfinder's landing. Touching down on Mars can be tricky because the atmosphere is so thin. And that's one reason no country had successfully landed on Mars for 20 years before Pathfinder.
Candidates will get 1 or 2 multiple choice choose single answer questions in their PTE test. The next test item in the listening module is Select Missing Word. You will get 1 or 2 of these questions in your test. In this section, after listening to an audio track, you are supposed to choose an option that best describes the missing words replaced by a beep at the end of the audio track.
William Rufus, or the Red King, like his predecessor and father William the Conqueror, met his end in an accident. Out hunting with his friend Walter Tyrrell, the king's last words on spotting a deer were, "Shoot, Walter, shoot, as if it were the devil." Walter shot, but the arrow ricocheted off a tree and killed.
The 7th test item of the listening module is Highlight Incorrect Words. This is the 3rd test item that will contribute negative marking to your overall score if you choose wrong answers. Candidates will have 2 to 3 pages of these questions. In this section, you will have a transcription of an audio in front of you. Some words of the transcription have been replaced with different words.
Hello. Over 1,000 years ago, in 1010 AD, the Persian poet Ferdowsi finished writing his epic poem, the Shahnameh, or Book of Kings. It had taken him 30 years to complete, and consisting of some 50,000 verses, it's the longest poem ever written by a single author.
While you are listening to the audio, you follow the line with the cursor. And if you noticed a different word from what you just heard, you highlight it by clicking on that word. You can unhighlight a word by clicking again on that same word.
Sometimes described as the encyclopedia of Iranian culture and the identity card of the Persian people.
And last but not least is the write from dictation test item. Candidates will get 3 to 4 write from dictation questions in their test. In this section, a recorded sentence is played for you and you are supposed to type it in the space provided.
The participation rate on studying language learning exceeded expectations.